Yo, yo. How the hell is everybody? What's up? Welcome back. And today, Hornetron is back. And we're going to be playing some Demon Souls, baby. And what's special about this? What's special about this version of Demon Souls is it's the OG Demon Souls for the PS3. But we're playing it via RPCS3, which is a PlayStation 3 emulator. And we're playing it at 4K, unlocked frame rate, but it'll be at 60 FPS. But still, it's how the game should have released on PlayStation 3, but it was limited by the hardware. I don't know what kind of playthrough we're going to do. I don't think we're going to do the normal magic playthrough. I think we'll do a melee playthrough. And I won't just run through every area. Maybe we'll take our time. We'll reminisce. We'll let it simmer. This is the intro cinematic, by the way, which I think is really cool. It's like all the draglings and then the knight character. Like, this is 2009 FromSoftware. Like, they were not a big company. And this intro cinematic looks great. I even love like the OST is like, it's so bare bones, but it's like, it's effective. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, you're like, oh, what's with the ghosts, the phantoms? So it's probably like a promo that a lot of people have seen. The Dragon God kind of doing its thing there. So we're going to start a new game, which means we're going to play through the tutorial. Let's call this guy. Let's call him John. John Souls. And we are going to play as the knight. Let's edit this appearance. We're going to give him a modern. Yeah, hell yeah. There we go. That guy looks cool. Boom. All right, so we're playing as the fluted knight. Call him John Souls. That's an ongoing thing. I think I'll coin this to Maximilian, dude. So like Wilder in Night Rain is John Wilder, or like basically like the default basic character, that's you put John in front of their name. So this is John Souls for the Demon Souls default fluted knight. So let's rip all of these stats or whatever. Who cares? We'll watch the cutscenes.
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boleta.
You'll see the comparisons to like Dark Souls,
until the colorless,
because this was the first Dark Souls.
Across the land.
And they like barely copied their homework when they made Dark Souls, so they wouldn't get copyright strike by Sony.
And those who dared penetrate the deep fog.
So it's kind of like the first Age of Fire, but it's just with souls.
But Valor Vax of the royal twin fangs
found the art of soul arts
from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had aroused the Old One, the great beast,
the Old One,
from its eternal slumber.
So the old one's kind of like the first flame.
Had swept in, unleashing terrible demons.
You got to bring all the souls to it.
The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls also lose their minds.
Kind of like the undead curse.
And chaos reigns. Valorfax spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time
The demon souls. Those look like elves.
The demon's own
on the far
soul
left.
is invigorated by the life force and the power of a mature demon.
See, this is all you need. You just need a slideshow of some like really good art and some old lady with a good voice. I think she passed away recently, which is sad.
Mighty warriors were drawn to the accursed land.
You throw in some bloom effects and the zoom out. Ooh.
Bjor of the Twin Fangs.
Bjor of the Twin Fangs.
Yurt the Silent Chief. Sage Urbane. Skurver the Wanderer. The Sixth Saint Astraea and her knight Garl Vinland.
Garl Vinland.
And Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and...
So it's kind of like also, it's like a mix of like what eventually became Dark Souls, but it's also like I kind of get hints of the never-ending story in there, like the fog coming in, it's like erasing everything.
But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog.
That's us.
Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Or have the demons found a new slave? The demons. Oh yeah, look at that strut.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you.
I shall guide you.
So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Hell yeah. So basically, instead of lighting the first flame, we're gathering souls from all these demons who are powerful enough to put the old one back to sleep, who's like the source of all of the demons. So yeah, we're playing this game in 4K, 60 FPS. This game did not launch at those settings. It barely played at 720p at 30 FPS on the PS3. You can actually still buy this game on PS3 through the PSN store. I highly recommend you do. Right off the rip, we're going to be fat rolling. So I'm going to take off some equipment so we don't fat roll. I don't think we need this. And so this game's got some interesting stuff. So one, there's no charged R2s. You just do a heavy attack. There's no fast climbing. So like if you climb a ladder, you slow climb. It is brutal. Look at that. We're still fat rolling. I guess we'll take that off. There we go. Maybe we can put gloves on. There we go. So this area is kind of to teach you like the basics. Nothing here is worth killing because look at how many souls they give you, like 2. Like that's bullshit. Just run past all of them. I know I just said I wouldn't be running through this game, but like, come on, there's nothing here, dude. Do I still have like the? Oh yeah, we do. See, we still got the. Yeah, that's where we just ran through. There was nothing over here. Don't worry. And then we're up here. I love the debug camera. Oh yeah, this game's got a weird way to trigger the gestures. You gotta hold the X button. And then you can move down and then hurrah! It's funny, they kept like the same movements for that long. Okay, we'll pick up that crescent moon grass, which is bullshit. Don't worry about healing if you get hit through here, because you You're gonna warp to the next area, and you'll have full health. This next area, you can also run. This whole thing's a tutorial area. It doesn't really matter what happens here, but we're gonna kill all these dudes. So we're gonna use some parries. The parry window I find is very generous in this game. Just lock on L2. Pow. Okay, this next guy. Same thing. This next guy's kind of a bitch. Like, there we go. You kind of have to bait out an attack. So the whole point is to show you that some enemies just shield up around you. I think it's just the soul. Or no, half moon grass. Who gives a shit, dude? I feel like this is a soul. Yeah, unknown names. Which is worth like nothing. Just alley-oop a backstab. Oh, what did he drop? Mark Crescent Moongrass? Easy. So yeah, I know I've been playing some random ass games lately. Well, I played RE9, which I hope you guys enjoyed that. But I know a lot of you come to this channel just for my Souls content. So I thought I would do a playthrough of all of the Miyazaki era FromSoftware games. So that's what we're planning on doing. Get that half moon grass. Let's kill this dude. Let's equip some of that shit. We don't have to worry about going through all of our half moon grass for this tutorial boss, because like we're gonna get better grass like as soon as we get to the Nexus. So this is a boss through here. You're supposed to die here. If you die here, that's fine. That's how the game's supposed to go. But if you are big dick like I am, this guy's so easy. Just run behind him and just do R2s. When he does that, just walk away, walk back. Just keep to his butt. That's what she said. Sometimes you can do that a little too early, and because he's got like big reach with that weapon, so you'll still get hit by that. That's fine. Just use the half moon grass, recompose yourself. See, just always want to roll behind him. You don't want to get baited into that, because that'll do some big damage. I kind of want him a little bit away from the wall. See, like that. Like, sometimes he will still hit you. And just like that, we are back. I find it easier if you don't lock on. Because if you lock on, I feel like your positioning is a little bit weird, and you'll get caught by his attacks. So it's just easier to just walk circles around him. See, that was a random hit. Yeah, like that. Another one. Dead. See? Hey, we can do the hurrah! I've done this before. But again, if you die here, that's fine. You're supposed to die here. The only thing is get that Grey Demon Soul, which is like a little bit of money, but who cares? We're gonna be duping in this playthrough. Trust me. So this gets you to like kind of like a secret cutscene. Not really secret, but it's kind of like if you're fucking big dick, you get this cutscene. And there's just some decent items here. None of them we're gonna use. Well, no, we get hard stone shards and sharp stone shards here early, which will help us for like 2 seconds for like the first area. See, shard of hard stone, shard of sharp stone. Demon Souls had like 10 different upgrade materials for each, so they didn't have like infusions like they do in like Dark Souls 3, where you get like a fire gem, ice gem, like whatever. They used upgrade materials so you could have different weapon types, which I felt was dumb. And they knew it was dumb too, because they never did it again. All right, we're gonna walk out. We're gonna engage this cutscene. This is the dragon god, and he punches us and we die. Like I said, no matter what, you're supposed to die here, because you have to go to the Nexus. So don't be butthurt if like you died against the first boss, like especially if it's your first time playing. And here we are. We're at the Nexus.
Drawn from its vessel,
This is the main hub of Demon Souls.
let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
And you're hearing the Maiden in Black, who is our main NPC who does all of our level ups.
Let strength.
This is another reason why I don't like put the cam on, is because like I gotta sit up straight and I just want to like veg out and play these games, but
Might be mended.
it's fine, it's fine. Well, I'll sit up.
This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria.
So smart. So instead of like having to make like an interconnected world like they'd eventually did with Dark Souls, or like an open world, they just had the Nexus, which had different warp points, which would take you to the different biomes or different areas. It's really really good game design for like your first game. So I think it's better than like the Neo mission kind of game design. So what I just did here is I got rid of all the stuff that was in my equipment, and I'm only equipping the Nexal Binding, which is an item you get right when you first arrive. And it's basically like what is that? The Curse Mark, or the Hunter's Charm, where you lose all your souls and you go back to the hub. That's basically all it is. And we're gonna run up the left side so we get to this pillar here, and we can drop down. See, in the remake, they made it so you can't drop down here. You'll just fall off the edge, which is stupid. And we're gonna get this new moon grass, which completely heals you to 100%. So the like second best grass in the game. Once we've got that, I'm gonna show you how to dupe stuff. So to dupe stuff, which is still available, they haven't patched Demon Souls since like it came out. You could do this today in 2026 on the actual PS3 version, the actual disc version, or the digital version, and you can still do it on the RPCS3 version. You can do it on all versions of the original Demon Souls. The duplication glitch. I'm going to show you how to do this. You got to talk to this NPC here who upgrades your equipment.
The name's Baldwin.
Baldwin, the blacksmith.
With yours.
Run through his dialogue. You're going to go to buy item. You're going to choose anything. And it doesn't matter if you don't have any souls. Just bring up the next dialogue box when you pick an item. Once you're in this dialogue box, you're going to slowly walk away. The reason why you have to slowly walk away is because if you just walk away, he'll be like, he'll say something and then this won't work. Once those dialogue boxes have disappeared from walking away, with your Nexal Binding, you're going to press square. This will come up, and instead of selecting one of these options, we're going to press start, and that'll make that prompt go away. Now that we've done that, we're ready to talk to Stockpile Thomas. So he's where we deposit stuff. But as soon as we deposit something, you have to immediately press the circle button or B on an Xbox controller to cancel out. So you're going to deposit. We're going to choose to deposit the new moon grass. And as soon as I select this and then hit OK, I'm going to mash the circle button. So I'm going to set and then yes, and then mash circle.
Your goods are safe and sound.
And then that's how you cancel it out. So that cancels out you using the Nexal binding, so you don't lose all your souls.
Hello again.
And then now, when I go to take item, I've got over 1,000 of these new moon grass. So I can take 96 of them. Boom. We're gonna do the same thing for the hard stone shards and the sharp stone shards as well.
With yours.
So we're gonna go by item, select anything, slowly walk away, press square, then start. Up to stockpile Thomas, deposit item. We're gonna choose the shard of hardstone. Okay, immediately mash circle. Done deal. One more time with the sharpstone shards.
Hello. You have a heart of gold. Don't let them.
Too easy. You could do that with your soul items, but these soul items are just worth so much bullshit. They're worth so little, so just don't even bother. Okay, so now we can go to this dude. We're gonna go back to Boldwin, and we're going to upgrade weapon. We're gonna upgrade the longsword. Then we go to +3. We're also going to buy item, and we're going to buy the dagger. And then we're going to upgrade that.
You come back up.
Cool. So now we have an upgraded sword and an upgraded dagger. The dagger we're not going to use till like way later. I don't want to fat roll, so I'm gonna go back to just wearing my shirt, no shirt, and just gloves and pants. And we're gonna make our way to the first area, which is Bolitarian Palace in World 1-1. So that's the Maiden in Black that we heard before. So this is Bolitaria, the castle of King Alant. And here's this annoying ass dragon that follows us throughout the playthrough. And those are a bunch of bodies in its mouth of draglings or undead folk. Super annoying ass dragon. Okay, so this is World 1-1. There is a bunch of bullshit here. So there's a bunch of these draglings all here and they jump at you. All of this crap on the ground, these are just like basic ass heal items that are no good to us because we have the really good heal items. This is where we're eventually going to go, and there's a boss in this room, but we have to unlock this door first. So we got to go up all the way up top here and then up top here, and that's where we unlock switches and stuff. You don't get access to this side of the map until later on when you're in pure white world tendency or in pure dark world tendency. And there's an NPC that's hanging around these corners here. So yeah, this gate remains locked until you are in one of those world tendencies. Real quick, let's talk about world tendency. So if you go in the start menu and you click on world tendency, you're going to see right now we're in neutral world tendency, and all of the little areas, Tower of Latria, Stonefang Tunnel, Bolitarian Palace, that's where we are now, Veil of Defilement, Shrine of Storms, they're all kind of neutral color. When you're in pure white, they'll be shining bright light, and when they're pure black, they'll be dark and dim. And you also have character tendency as well. It was very confusing. But basically, if you die in a world in body form, you'll see that our health is halved. It's because we're in soul form. If you die in a world in body form, that will lower your world tendency and make it darker. That's why it's always good to just always be in soul form, and then that way you never cause your world tendency to go black. That's my little rundown speech for world tendency, but let's just move forward. We're going to just run past a lot of these dudes because, like, they're kind of a waste of time. But I did say that I wouldn't just run through this area, so we're gonna kill all these draglings for their bullshit 6 souls. Look at these assholes. Like I said, all of that shit that I didn't pick up is just bullshit heal items that they're the stock base heal item that like barely heals you. When we got the best heal item that takes us to 100% no matter where we are. Full heal. Okay, so we're gonna go on this side. There's this dude shooting us with a crossbow. There's these 2 dudes over here. I just stand here and let them jump down in this hole. Because they're stupid. And then we can kill this guy. Pick up the half moon grass. That sucks. So this is supposed to like trick you. You're like, ooh, and you jump down and you die. Immediately to our right is a dude hanging right here. Kill him. And there's a dude right here. Kill him. And then a little bit further in, there's another dude. Kill them. We're gonna go over here. This is an important item to pick up, so just break these. Firebomb. You're gonna be holding on to your firebombs. Don't use your firebombs yet until I say so. So just remember that for a second here. All right. Around here, there's 2 dudes. Chop them up. I think it's just a bunch of crap down there. I don't think any of it's worth it. I think it's like a mail break. I don't know. It's just, it's stuff you're not going to use. So just don't worry about it. I just walk behind this guy. Sometimes people drop like turpentine and stuff that you're actually going to need. We're going to run up here. I was gonna say run because that dude's just launching fireballs at you. Chop them up. Okay, we are gonna run here. Chop this guy. Immediately to our left here, there's a dude. Bait him out because there's a dude in there throwing fireballs. Okay, walk up to him, kill his ass. Okay, really important. So right there, this dude is ready to throw this boulder at you. So that's a little known trope. So he's gonna kick that down at you. So what we're gonna do is we are just gonna run to this little ledge right here where there's like this doorway here, and we're gonna look to the left and then just run to the left. And then right when that ball comes at us, we are going to roll. So let's run, look to the left, and then start rolling. You roll right through it. Hot gamer girl shit, everybody. How about let's not die? Okay, so this dude is kind of the same. Let's get ready to parry his ass. So if you've ever watched my Bloodborne playthrough or easy mode guide from forever ago, you'll know that in FromSoftware games, the parry window is when the enemy is coming down from their attack. Not on the wind up, but on the wind down. And that's when you press L2 and you will land the parry like every single time. And we're gonna go here, we're gonna just stop. Because sometimes that guy will jump into those barrels and blow himself up. Come on. Like that. Slave shield, nice. I won't be using that ever. I'm gonna run down here. Let's cut this chain. That's gonna drop an item at the bottom. So those 2 items right there. Oh. There we go. So these 2 items right here. So we're gonna need those in a little bit. Oh, sneaky bitch. Okay, let's keep heading down. Let's get some of these guys to just do their thing. So you gotta love that. They just exploded themselves because they're stupid. We're gonna hit this switch right here. Because right here is a really important item. It is the cling ring. And what this ring does when you equip it, now we don't have our HP halved. We have it only quartered. So we have 2/3 of our health instead of half. Or 75%. However you want to look at it. That was an armor set that is gender specific. So you got to play as a lady and you can wear that outfit. We are not, so we cannot use that outfit. But it also gives you the Old Spice, which is an FP recovery flask or recovery item. That gives you more FP if you are a mage build, but we're not going to be using any of that. But it also gave us the Jade hair pin, which is an item that you can give to an NPC for a ring. We're going to go through that door there. We're going to run down here. We're going to roll off the edge. Drop down. This is Ostrava. It's an NPC. He has got a whole dialogue thing. Basically, he's like, all these fucking draglings. What am I going to do? So you got to help him out. Whoa, almost died. We did die. I can't believe I rolled into the fire. Brutal. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We kind of have a shortcut because we opened up that one tower, so we're just going to run back that way. But just imagine being in 2009 when this game came out. Like, that would have been... This would have been a crazy game. Because games before this were pretty forgiving. There are a lot of hack and slash games where like you could just like go into a mob of enemies and you wouldn't die. And this game, not only does it punish you when you die by you lose all your souls, but also like if you were in body form, you'd be in soul form. And if you didn't know how to use a cling ring, your health would be halved and you'd just be like, what the hell is this game, dude? So there is that, which I can understand. Why a lot of people not finish this game. Okay, so we got our souls back. Let's try that again. Okay, so now Strava jumps down. And he's like, here's his telescope. Two dudes come out of there. Who cares? I mean, I guess we should go help him. This is just a falchion, I believe. No, scimitar. There's like a curved sword. Half moon grass, shit we don't need. Let's go up to this dude here. This guy's gonna break this. There we go. Just gonna run past these dudes. We're gonna go over here. You know what? We could go over here because I think the merchant is over here. It's like I hear bitches. Down there is where the merchant is. Buddy was trying to sneak up on me there. Okay. I'm gonna go through here, break through all this shit, and then there's this dude right here who is a merchant. I was like, I hear stuff. We have a longsword. I thought he had some better shit, but he doesn't. I just kicked my headphones off. I don't think it's until the second part of this area where he's got some better stuff, but that's the merchant. I hear dudes, but they're not there. Okay, we're gonna go back the way that we came. This is just crap. Yeah, mail breaker. Okay, we're gonna go up top here. We're gonna get ready to parry this dude. Try that shit again. I'm that guy. All right. See, all that grass we're never going to use. Oh yeah, and then down there by what's his face was the Thief's Ring, which suppresses your sound, so enemies, their aggro distance is shorter or is longer because they can't hear you coming. Oh yeah, we hit the thing to launch all these balls, and then they kill all these dudes. They usually just drop that shitty grass that we're not going to use, so I don't even pick it up. Okay, this part might be difficult for a lot of people, so we are going to run straight through here. So just run up to this guy, alley-oop him. I would just roll through here. Hooah! It's okay, we're fine, we're fine. Hooah, there we go. Trigger this cutscene. The dragon comes and lays fire across the whole bridge. So that's why you just want to run and pass. That's to show you cutscene of what boss you're going to be up against. We're going to run over here, immediately to the left. Be ready to throw an attack. Because that dude's right there. Break through here. And here's some turpentine, which puts a fire buff on your weapon. So we're going to be needing that later. Not now, though. Okay. We're going to go in here. There's 3 dudes in here. You can kind of just debate them out. So just hit one of them. Get his ass out here. That's weird. Okay, kill him. Yeah, you gotta watch out because this guy's just pelting fucking bombs at you. I hate this guy because that spear's got some reach on it and it's really annoying. Okay, for a short few seconds here, we're gonna take off the Thief's Ring. We're gonna walk to about here. Because those dumbass bitches, like, they try to jump at you. Put the turpentine there, and then let's put the Thief Ring back on. We're gonna walk to about here, turn all the way around, and you're just gonna slowly walk off the edge here and drop to here. If you fall down any further, you will die. It's a little speedrun strat. So we're So we're gonna run all the way down here. That dude's gonna hit you. That's fine. Get behind him because that's his weak spot. If you hit him in the shield, you won't do any damage. Oh wow, he survived. That's crazy. We're gonna open up this door. I think it's just more heals. Yeah, that you're not gonna use. So this is how you should have things equipped. You should have your heals, you should have these fire bombs, and then your turpentine. And what we're gonna do as soon as we go through the boss fog wall is we're gonna be hucking fire bombs. We're gonna huck them all, and then once you run out, you're gonna put some turpentine on your weapon. And then by then the boss should be done. So we're gonna run to about here, aim up, start chucking. And this shit just decimates them. You'll get hit, that's fine. Don't panic. Just keep pelting them with fire bombs. So now we're gonna use the turpentine. Let's also heal up just to be safesies. Try and kill all these dudes. The reason why is because they can drop heartstone shards and sharpstone shards. So if you did not beat that first tutorial boss, you can get the shardies here that you can dupe later. Let's get our stamina back. And now we're gonna take Phalanx to Pound Town. Look at that damage. Easy. Hey, look, we earned a trophy. So shard of hardstone. Another shard of hardstone. Do we get any sharpstone? It's all RNG, man. Sometimes you'll get one of each, sometimes you'll just get one. It's fine. And now with the lead demon soul, and we're back in body form, and we can warp back to the Nexus. So now that we're here, we can now level up. You can't level up right at the beginning, you have to beat the boss first. And we meet the maid in black.
The monumental awaits the above.
She's like, where's your shirt? I was telling you gotta go all the way up the steps. You gotta go all the way to the top.
Explain the Nexus to thee.
Okay, now that we've done that, so we're gonna go all the way to the top like the game showed you how. I remember I just like skipped that cutscene and I was like, I don't know what to do now. There's nothing here. Like if you go in here, there's absolutely nothing. It's because in the game you can get some NPCs to show up there, but we probably won't be doing that. Maybe we will. Just make your way to the very top. Here we go. Maybe let's put our clothes back on. And you're gonna go to this guy right here. The only non-dead kid.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons.
Slayer of Demons.
I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality.
Ooh.
There is something thou needest to know.
Thou needest to know.
Me too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united.
A benevolent rule. Just telling you how the soul arts began, which is like all the magic and stuff.
Caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull
Thanks
the
be.
Old One back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and half the world lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what land still remained, we entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious archstones.
They'll explain to you how you like warp between worlds.
Of a small yet diligent land.
That's King Alant.
1 to the king of the burrowers underground.
That's for
1
World 2.
The wise queen of the great ivory tower.
That is for the Tower of Latria.
1
And I think that's the Doll Princess or
lost
whatever her
and
face is.
ill-fortuned souls. 1
That's the Valley of Defilement.
of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The
That one's
archstones
broken though.
were placed at nodes.
That was
across
cut
the
content.
We contained the old one inside this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals have perished, and only I...
All those kids are dead. By the power of the monumentals, the 4 sealed archstones have been released.
Now it is
So now
your
you can
turn.
warp to the other areas.
You must lull the old one back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not,
Is that all?
the deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to accept this mission?
So if you say no here, you'll never be able to get a ring from him. So just say yes.
Yes. We are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon.
Wow, that's it? That's all I have to do?
Without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom.
So yeah, basically he's just like, go kill all the demons. Because you need the power of souls to be able to lull the old one back to its slumber. We're going to go down here, pick up this Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. That is how you transition to body form from soul form if you die. And we're going to be duping the shit out of that. Okay, so let's run our ass all the way back down. Okay. I kind of want like a big sword. I don't want the Dragon Bone Smasher. I've done a playthrough with that already. But I would like a big boy sword. Here we're gonna go down here. We're gonna talk to the Maiden in Black. She gives you the online items.
What is it? Does that
And then we have to say yes.
after go
Seeking soul power.
soul of the
And let's up our endurance so we can carry more shit.
soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel?
And then we're gonna put a few more points into... Oh, Vit.
Art thou that main
That's fine. Don't worry about that. What we're gonna do right now is it's a weird glitch that now for just this moment here, every time we do something, the default will always be on the negative instead of the positive. So it'll be over no instead of yes. So we're just gonna quit our game here. We're gonna load that bitch back up. And there we go. Let's put that Nexal binding back in our equipment here. We're gonna dupe some stuff.
Hi.
Talk to the dude right here. We're gonna buy item. Remember, you just select anything. Square and then start. And let's deposit that demon soul, the lead demon soul. Cancel that bitch out. And let's talk to the bad boy here. And let's take 20 of these. You know, let's take 30 of them. So this is cheating, by the way, but who cares? We're this is fun. Let's use that other soul item. And let's just crush 32 of these. So you are definitely not supposed to have this many souls this early in the game, but whatever, we're having fun. It's not a serious playthrough. I've played through this game like 100 different times, more than 100 times. Before the remake came out on PS5, I was hyping that up. So when I was first streaming on Twitch, I was like, okay, hype up the PS5 remake. I'm going to do a playthrough of the OG Demon Souls of every starter class. And there's like 10 starter classes. So before the game had even come out, like 2 weeks before, I just crushed through the game 10 different times. And like, if you've played the remake, it is a like for like remake. Like there is almost no changes in the gameplay whatsoever. Nothing really different. Everything is in the same spot as it was in the game. There's a few extra little Easter eggs sprinkled in. That is it though. So by the time that the remake came out, I was like done with it already. I was like already kind of tired of Demon Souls. And I remember streaming it and like I only played for a couple hours. I'm like, I'm just gonna finish this off stream, guys, because I'm kind of cooked from playing this game so many times. So yeah, that was fun. And I've been on record saying this like 100 million times, but especially with the sad news that Blue Point has been shut down by Sony. But I did like the Blue Point remake of Demon Souls just for the fact that not many people have access to a PS3. It was not a well-sold console until way later, but not many people had a PS3, and it being locked to that console really limited the audience of people that could play this game. So I did like the remake just for the fact that it made the game available for a lot of people, and a lot of people got to experience Demon Souls, which is FromSoftware's first Souls game. It is like Dark Souls 1.0. It is like beta Dark Souls. So I like it for that. What I don't like is a lot of the design choices that they decided to do on their own, and I feel like they changed it just enough to the point where it doesn't really feel like a FromSoftware game anymore. It just feels like a really, really good Souls-like from another studio, and that's kind of my only feedback for the remake. And that's why I don't play it as much anymore. This version plays at 60 FPS and it plays at 4K, plays perfectly. What more could I want? So that's why I play this version over the PS5 remake. Now that we've used those items, we're going to talk to the Maid in Black and let's level up. Let's go to like 14-bit and we're going to put all of our points into strength.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended.
27 strength. I'll take it. We still don't have any more shardies to upgrade our weapon past level 3. That is fine. Let's put on the New Moon Grass. And we're still fat rolling. That's a bummer. I kind of don't want to fat roll, so I'm going to take 20 more. And we're going to put all this into endurance.
You have a heart of...
But this is what I mean. Like, that weird glitch when you talk to the main and back first time, it'll default the option to no. So when I select Lead Demon Soul, it'll be like on no. And it's just an extra little step to use the item. Because this was before they had multiple use items at one time. They didn't introduce that until I think like Dark Souls 2. Which is crazy. Like, so even the original Dark Souls, before Dark Souls Remastered, you had to use one item at a time. And if you've ever had to crush Covenant items, brutal. Like, because I think for all the Covenants, you need to have 30 of whatever consumable it is to donate to them. And if you don't do it like one at a time, you would have to like stand there and then crush 30 items or donate 30 items to whatever Covenant to get the Covenant items. And it was such a pain in the ass. And I don't think until like Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 2 maybe, you can't even sell items. You just have to discard them if you don't want to use them. Okay. Let's talk to her.
That the soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Art thou done? Main.
Dude, this game is brutal with equip load. Okay, what about if we take the gloves off? There we go. Okay, that'll have to do for now. Okay, one more thing I do want to do. We're gonna go to World 2, the Burrow King. We're gonna Stonefang Tunnel. Because these enemies are not weak to slash weapons like we have. So like swords and stuff. But they are weak to magic. So we're gonna run over here. Grab this sticky white stuff. And we're gonna run back. I know you're laughing. You're like, sticky white stuff. This merchant here, if you weren't able to get any of the Sharpstone shards, he sells them here. So if you need that to duplicate, then pick one up from him. We're gonna return to the Nexus. We're gonna put our Nexal binding back on. And we're going to dupe that sticky white stuff. The sticky white stuff adds a magic buff to our weapon instead of fire buff like the turpentine adds. Okay, we're going to deposit that sticky white stuff. Immediately cancel out. And then now take that sticky white stuff. You talk to Stockpile Thomas.
You're
You're gonna leave, go back, talk to him again.
Would you?
He's gonna ask you for the jade ornament. You're gonna say yes, give it to him. And then he gives you this ring, the Ring of Herculean Strength, which allows you to hold more items if your inventory is full. That's why I would just get used to depositing stuff to him, like all this bullshit grass we're never gonna use. We're not gonna use Old Spice either. We could dupe this right now. I don't really care to. I'll ditch the turpentine. Scimitar, mailbreaker, all this stuff we're not going to use. These clothes that we're not going to use.
You have a heart of gold.
There we go. Cool. Let's re-equip our stuff. New Moon Grass and the sticky white stuff. And we are ready to take on World 2-1. Let's go. Old King Duran. Alright, we're just gonna run. I forgot to explain the last time, there are dudes up here who are chucking big boulders at you. So you kind of got to be patient because they throw them in like kind of sequential sequence here. And you don't want that shit to hit you. Okay, let's put on some sticky white stuff. Now we got that magic buff on our sword. The grab for that backstab. Very generous. Iron Knuckles. Wow, I've never had those drop before. Okay, there's some dogs through those vases, paws. So that guy can drop a bunch of shardies as well. Okay, we're gonna get our shield ready because these dogs are gonna bust through here. They're nimbly. Look at that. They almost wiped me out right there. Okay, so we're going to go in here, and big fat official's going to be there. There's some good stuff back here. There's some chunk of hardstone and chunk of sharpstone. I feel like you got to look for these enemies that have a bag. Pause. Because that means that they're holding rocks. Oh, this bitch came out. Oh, I thought it was this guy. It was a totally other guy. All right, let's buff up again. Get rid of that. Okay, go up here immediately to the right. That guy must have come down the stairs. Because they're both in that hallway there. Okay, we're going to run up here. Run up here. As soon as you run across this bridge, it falls out beneath you. So you're going to hug the left side here. So just stay on the left side. Just alley-oop behind this bitch. Give him the good old backstab. And I got the full moon grass. You can get this item here. We're going to drop down. See, there's no drop attacks in Demon Souls. Okay, we're gonna hit this switch right here. So we'll engage a cutscene to kind of show you where you're heading. That door opened now. Ooh. Okay. I feel like these bitches also don't have anything good. Remember, he's got the bag. Oh, there we go. Large shard of large hardstone shard. Wow. I could talk. Okay, let's drop down. Another soul item we don't really need. Like, all of the soul items, like these little ones, you can just use right away because we're going to be duping boss souls, which are worth way more. So there's no point in really duping those ones. They're just worth so little. And then, like, when you got to use one item at a time, it just takes forever. It's a complete waste of time. So just don't even worry about it. Okay, we're going to make our way to the very tippy top. Item right here. Another unknown soldier soul. Alright, let's make our way over here. Go through the fog. See, this was back when going through the fog door didn't automatically mean boss. It just meant you're going to a new area. So I kind of missed that about the old FromSoftware games. Some half moon grass. Again, bullshit. Heal items that we're not going to use. This is why in a lot of my playthroughs I just run past all that shit, because, like, none of it's even worth picking up a lot of the time. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Get this guy with the bag. Oh, that guy's got a... This guy's got the bag. So is this guy. There we go. We got all our... Now we have enough materials to, like, upgrade our weapon to almost full. We're going to engage this shortcut. Now you can get this item. Shard of clear stone. Okay, we're gonna roll over here. And actually, what I'm gonna do... Actually, we're gonna go up where those bitches are throwing shit. I was like, please don't have that land on my head. There's another switchy right here. I'm gonna go out here. We're gonna ride this bitch up. Okay, get ready, because one of those fat officials is right around the corner, so he's kind of a bitch. Trying to fish out a backstab. Yeah, there we go. Crushing battle axe +1. Okay, I'm satisfied. Okay, we're gonna ride this bitch back. Tricky little roll there. I feel like the crushing battle axe is just like a leveled up basic battle axe, but I think it's also got an infusion to make it crushing. Alright, so now we're back at the Nexus. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna dupe. Let's use these soul items. Alright, let's get our dupe on. And we're gonna dupe all of those stones that we got. So we're gonna do the large hardstone shard.
We are indebted to you for you. Thank you.
The chunk of hardstone.
We are indebted to you.
And then we're gonna do the large sharpstone.
We are indebted to you for
I know this gets like, oh my god, like, he's just gonna dupe everything. The answer is yes. this is also why I love the OG, because you can dupe stuff. Like, having to get this much, this many upgrade materials is such a damn chore. All right, let's upgrade our longsword to +5. I think we got all the way to +9. Yeah, because we don't have the pure hardstone. Let's do the same thing with the dagger.
Do come back.
Done deal. Okay.
Go again.
Let's go ahead and deposit all the shit we're not going to use. Yeah, I got that crushing battle axe for nothing.
You have a heart.
Okay, so now let's re-equip our stuff. And let's head back to Stonefang Tunnel. But we have the shortcut, so we can just go straight to where we need to go. All right. Let's ride this bitch back up. And we have a stupidly overpowered weapon now. Even though it's just like the basic sword, whatever. It's gonna crush. We're gonna run past all these dudes. So now we're one-shotting dudes. There's a dude immediately to the left. You gotta get him. You gotta get him before he gets you. You don't have to kill these dudes, but I still want them following us. I feel like this is something. Large heartstone shard that we don't need. So that bridge breaks. That is a trap. So we're just gonna go over here, roll through these barrels, go up top. I think this is a crappy heal item that we're not gonna use, and this is the shield we're not gonna use. And you just missed all that bullshit. There you go, easy. Okay. Up here, there's all these lizards that are like fire lizards. They're a pain in the ass. We're gonna try and run past all of them. So just run, 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 run. I guess we're gonna just kick their asses. Ooh, a dragonstone shard. Guess what that does? Makes your weapon fire. There's all these damn dogs. Over here is an Ed's grindstone, which is to repair your weapon. So that you should definitely dupe. We're gonna run down here. I can't remember what this is. Happening grass. All these bullshit grasses. Oh, that's one thing I don't like about the early games is they auto-equip items that you pick up for the first time. The guy's practicing his pickaxe swing. Love it. Oh, some shard of clearstone. Unknown soul item. Oh, this guy came out to play. Backstab. Okay, we're gonna hit up this switch. And it shows you this cutscene. I can't even remember the last time I like watched these cutscenes. See, before you can go through there because there's lava on the ground, but now the water's been redirected and the lava has been cooled off. So this is where we first started. And now we can go this way. I think these are just a couple of heal items. And a ring for poison, I believe. Yeah, ring of poison resistance. You can roll through the lava there if you got enough health. And we could have, but again, I didn't want to skip through the whole level like I usually do. So I know a lot of you complain about that. You're like, "Ooh, you just run past everything." It's like, well, like, yeah, there's nothing here, dude. You're gonna go in this room, there's a bunch of barrels of explosive, fiery stuff. And it's because that stupid fat official is gonna debate you, and then he's gonna hit you and make you explode. So just roll through this shit when you come in through here. We're gonna go here, and then to the right is another stone of ephemeral eyes. There's only so many in the game, but again, that's why duping is so amazing. We're gonna keep running over here. And just past here, this dude is gonna toss down that fucking boulder. And then he's gonna jump down. And again with the auto equipping. Okay. We are almost to the first boss of this area. If you go up here, there's an item that's good for mages or like any sorcery classes. But we won't be using it. This is an item we usually use though. So if you run up here, this is the Crisp Blade. And what's special about the Crisp Blade is it enhances magic attacks even if it's in your offhand. So I usually just tell people to put it in their offhand like this. And then when you're spamming your spells and stuff, they will do more damage just by having that in your offhand. But we're not going to be using that. We're going to hit this switch and we're going to go down. You're going to see some spider webs. That gives you clues to what we're fighting. I feel like down here is spider stone, maybe? Chunk of spider stone. I think spider stone puts poison on your weapon. I can't remember. Okay, so through here is the armored spider. You're gonna run down a hallway. It's gonna shoot webs at you, which make you slow, and also shoot fireballs at you. So you just want to be ready to roll as best you can. We're gonna go through here. I like to just do the zigzag. Roll. Okay, get right up to him and take a fireball to the face. That's fine. I think like one more hit. There we go. We got another trophy. Armored spider. Another soul item. The armored spider's soul will drop right here. You also get pure spider stone. So normally you would like warp back, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go left. And you're just gonna run past all this stuff. So especially these carts right here with the glowies, just run past them because they explode. On some sticky white stuff. Pause. Turn to the right, there's another fat official right here. Mess him up. I think over here's another bullshit heal item. Auget of Guidance. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna take this down. There's gonna be a bunch of crystal lizards down here, and they're actually lizards in this game, and they do drop stones. We're not really concerned with the ones that these ones drop. We're just gonna run past over here. There's gonna be two black they call them black phantoms, but they're just invader phantoms. We're just gonna run past them. So just debate out some attacks, whatever. You're gonna go to the left, run up here, and then just carefully drop down. And then you're gonna walk over here, drop down, and then over here is the pure hardstone and pure sharpstone, which is what we need. So let those fools run around. Okay, then we're gonna drop down. Just run past them again. Normally I would just use the Nexal binding, but we got 14,000 souls that I'd like to use. Okay, and remember we came from this hallway. And then we're going to go to the right. And take this bitch back to the Nexus. And now we did the first part of World 2. Let's dupe that soul. Oh, I almost used his soul. So I'm gonna use these smaller ones. Okay, we're gonna buy item.
Thank you. We are indebted to you for you.
Okay, so remember, let's just take about 30 of them. There's a way you don't want to take too many is because they take so long. Can't press back. I felt like sitting up straight. They just take so long to burn through, and if you got 99 of them, dude, you're gonna be sitting here all day. But I guess if it's your own time, you can just burn through as many souls as you want. But I feel like there's a mod where you can use multiple items at once. How the hell are you? How's Marathon been treating you guys? I would play Marathon, but I suck at shooters. I don't care now. Yote Legends. I never played Tashima Legends, so. Oh, that sucks. So this is why I tell you, like, don't even dupe the other souls that are non-boss souls. Not even worth it. Because you'll be like, you're duping souls that are worth like 400. Like, that's a waste of time. Wow. That's the worst with like any game that's multiplayer where like you gotta matchmake, and if the matchmaking shit, like, it really takes down the experience. It's so funny, a lot of people will watch me playing this or just watch Demon Souls to begin with, and you're like, wow, man, FromSoftware really hasn't changed a lot since. And it's like, yeah, like, they've refined and they've made things better. They've learned along the way, and that's like all you can really ask for. But like when but Demon Souls like still feels good to play. The gameplay loop is still legit. But there's like these Souls likes that are just terrible. And then people will try to glaze them. And it's like, stop it. Stop giving them excuses. They're bad. All right, let's level up.
Key to life's ether. Soul of the lost withdraw.
Yeah, you had to shut off crossplay with PC because of all the cheaters. Has there been cheating in Marathon?
Might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Let's go to 30 endurance, and then let's put the rest into strength. Oh, what?
Art thou done? Main thine.
Can I wear my full armor set yet? Oh yeah, I put it away.
Hold on.
Let's take item. We're gonna take the gloves.
You have a heart of gold.
Dude, I still can't. Maybe if I take the shield off. I haven't even been using the shield. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, you're gonna find out if they're cheaters or not. I guess we don't need the cling ring because we're in body form. What else would I like to do? Oh yeah, let's dupe those pure hardstone and pure sharpstone. I'm really excited for Crimson Desert to come out, and I'm trying to think of what other games I should play until that game comes out.
You have a heart of gold.
And I did just purchase Planet of Lana 2. I played through the first one on Game Pass, I think, like a year ago or 2 years ago, and I loved it. It's just a great side-scroller game. Great way to burn. a couple of hours if you've got it.
You have a heart of gold.
I don't know about buying it though. Like, if you're one of those people that are like, get upset if you buy a game and it's only like, oh, look at that, we got a trophy for that.
Do come.
If you buy a game and it's only like 6 hours long, then yeah, that'll piss you off. Okay, we got 2 trophies. Damn, dude. All right, cool. Let's, no, not you. Put you on, and then you. Put some more shit in with stockpile. One of those. Put that in there. I'm never gonna use the telescope. Put all these stonesies in there. Same with that. Yeah, we're good.
You have a heart of...
Get back to work. Get out of here. Don't even... How dare you? Just taking her easy. Okay, so normally I would just continue with World 2, but I kind of want... I want to see if the merchant has the bigger sword. I think it's called the bastard sword, and that's what I want to use. Okay, so we're just gonna rip through here. So there's nothing really exciting in this room. It's just a bunch of these blob bitches and like a couple of bullshit items. Good to remember, because like a lot of people go here right after beating the first boss because they're comfortable with Bolteria. So I think the game anticipates you to go here, but we didn't. The dragon comes out and breathes fire, so you want to run through here. So just manage your stamina. You're gonna run. See, he lights it up. We're gonna go all the way to the basement. And when you go this way, Ostrava's on the very far end, and we can save him to progress his storyline. I think there's a dude right behind this corner here. Kill these fools. I feel like this is, yeah, ring of gash resistance to prevent you from bleeding. All right, talk to, and he gives you, what does he give you? Oh, he gives you the best grass in the game. That's the Dark Moon grass. The Dark Moon grass heals you to 100% no matter what, but it also heals all ailments. So if you're poisoned or if you have any sort of status ailment, it'll completely heal you of that and then put you to 100% health. So very, very cool. We should definitely do that right after this. This is where we came down. We're gonna run. Kill this fool. That is clearly a trick. There are dogs over here. See, even in Demon Souls, these dogs were a pain in the ass. That was me. I was like, I can hear someone running up behind me. And look who's back, the merchant. No, he still has the same. Oh, there we go. Broadsword and the claymore, dude.
Hard time. I'm sure.
Do I have any soul items? Oh, I do. Yes. Perfect. We can buy the claymore.
Thanks for...
And then now we're going to use the Nexal Binding. We only got 241 souls. Who cares?
Hello.
All right, and let's take, and we want to take. Give me 5 of these.
You have a...
Okay, and then now we're gonna get that claymore. Oh yeah, baby, look at that. Let's level this bitch up. We're gonna bring this bitch all the way to level 10. What? We're out of shard of hardstones? Brutal. Okay.
Thank you. We are...
It's like my game almost fapped out right there. Okay. Oh. Nexel binding that shit.
Hi.
Thank you. We are...
Let's do the same for that dark moon grass.
Hi.
Thank you. We are indebted to you.
I don't know, I just did.
I was worried. We are in...
I think I fucked that up. Okay, buy item.
Thank you. We are indebted to you for...
Okay.
Thank you. I was what? We are in debt.
Hi. Do come back up.
Baba Booey dude. Alright, let's... And can you buff this? You can buff this. Holy shit, dude. I kind of want to level up a little bit more. Give me another 30.
We are in...
The reason why I want to level up more is I don't want to fat roll. You don't want to be fat rolling because it just inhibits your movement so much. And I forgot how brutal this game is with equip load, especially when you have like a little bit of armor on. There is a ring that we can get where we can wear heavier stuff. Maybe we'll go get that. This is a lot of playing Demon Souls though. It's just stupid stuff and then just using up a bunch of souls. Like you could play it legit, but like why? Why? All right. So painful. Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. 100 G's, not bad.
That the soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art thou done? Main that.
Wow, I couldn't even level up that much. Hey, but there we go. Okay, how long are we at here? Yeah, play for a little bit longer. Okay, where do we want to go next? We're actually just going to go right to Armored Spider. How are we doing for damage? What? Oh, but we do usually have to put the buff on. Because these guys are not weak to slash damage, like I said earlier. Give me that bag. Got a sneeze there. Okay, we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna show you the sequence. We're gonna drop down again. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna drop down. You're gonna turn around. You're gonna go over here. You're gonna drop down again. Drop down again. And go over here, drop down. And guess what? Drop down again. And turn around. Drop down. Down. Down here. You pick up this item. Heal up for good measure. There's a bunch of worms that come out of the ground. Don't even worry about them. Over here is the Hands of God, which I do think is an item that you need for a trophy, but we're not going to pick it up. And then over here is another Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, I believe. Okay, we are not going to use the Claymore for this fight. We're actually going to use the Dagger plus 10, because this boss is kind of weak to the dagger. I'm going to show you how. Great cutscene. This is like the first filter of Demon Souls, this boss right here. Flame Lurker. It's kind of got like a weird messed up face, and I remember like the first Demon Souls remake trailer, and they changed the design of Flame Lurker and it pissed people off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run up to him and let him completely hit you. That's fine. We want to run up to his side, like the side of his body, and then we're gonna start slashing because it stun locks him. So like this. Just heal up whenever you need to. That's fine. See, look at that. Melted. From a dagger, dude. And then now we got the Flame Lurker trophy. Oh yeah, I gotta put that Claymore away. And now we got the Red Hot Demon Soul, which is an item that we need to give to the second blacksmith in the game who does boss weapons. And you can pick up all the shit that's in here. Down there is do the final boss of the area, which is actually the Dragon King. We're not going to do that just yet. We're going to go back to the Nexus. I know you guys are like, oh my god. More duping? Yes, more duping. Okay. Put the Nexus binding on.
I
Tend to buy something. And let's dupe that demon soul.
We are indebted to you for your freedom.
Okay, so now that we got that red hot demon soul, we're gonna go to the second blacksmith. Let's drop off that longsword. We're not gonna use it. Make sure there's nothing else in there that we don't need. Okay, we're gonna go back to 2-1. And then we're gonna run up here. And where we got the shortcut, we're gonna take it all the way down. And here's the second blacksmith.
What does it matter? You need it.
That's Blacksmith Ed. So there is Bolmir or Boulder. I don't know what his name is. I already forget. I read it just earlier. Anyway, ran out his dialogue. Blah, 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 blah. You have to talk to him a couple of times.
Use my time.
And then you gotta leave. Then you gotta talk to him again.
Now you can
He's gonna ask you to give him the red hot demon soul. You say yes, because we've duped it.
bring.
And then now he can upgrade weapons past what you could with the other blacksmith, but he can also make boss weapons, which is cool. If you want to make some of the boss weapons are actually pretty cool, so you can do that if you want. Let's go back to the Nexus. Then we could use one of those red hot demon souls.
Thank you.
Let's take 20 of them.
Wait, where are you?
Where are you going? And before you go to the Dragon King boss, you want like at least 30 health. I don't know if you need that high, but see, if you got bad rhythm, it just takes you longer. But look, now these are worth 18,000 a piece, whereas like before, like you're using souls that are worth like 1,500 or maybe 2,800. So this is way more efficient for just like grinding up levels. I still love the gameplay of Demon Souls. A lot of people hate on Demon Souls. Like, I've said it many times, I would still rather play this than Lies of P any day. And people are like, Lies of P is so good. How could you say that? L-take. And it's like, you're an L-take. Like, if you think Lies of P is that great, like, it really chaps my ass, like, when people, like, Maximilian dude, like, go off about Lies of P. When, like, he plays these, like, FromSoftware games, he's a one and done. Like, he plays it once and finishes it, and he's like, yeah, great game. Never plays it again. It's like, for people who actually like Souls games and play them multiple times, it's like, Lies of P is not that great. Let's up our VIT
Might be mended,
to 20.
so the world might be mended.
There we go.
Art thou done? Main
Can I put my helmet on yet? No. Alrighty. Well, you know what? I think that's a good place to end it for now. So I hope you're enjoying our casual playthrough of Demon Souls OG on our RPCS3. And I'm not just running through everything. I'm trying to go through each area, and we're doing a classic strength build with the Claymore here. And yeah, we're just having a good time. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you had a good one. And just do me one last favor. Go fuck yourselves. All right, everybody. Cheers. Bye.